Actually, it's technically morning for us still, probably not for most of you. Happy Monday. Welcome in. Um, I'm gonna start today's show with, well, let's get a giveaway going for everyone that's popping in. I have these nice scrapbook label stickers.
Good
So
morning,
everyone get the
America.
giveaway. So these are like little labels that you can put on things and write on. So they're nice little high-end scrapbooks, label stickers. So everybody get in that giveaway. And I have some rolled up fabrics that were like remnants someone bought. And I'm just going to show those and run them. Let's see if I can see what this one is. This one says it's a yard. And it's a white on white with little, see the little squares and dots. Let me see if I can see who this by. If I had to guess, it's probably a Robert Kaufman, because that's, oh, nope, it's a Ben Artex. So Anne Laurer for Ben Artex, white on white, and it says it's a full yard. Let's just measure it to make sure. But know that this one was rolled up like that, so it's kind of going to be wrinkly. That's a really nice white on white. Yeah, this is a full yard. So nice white on white screen print Ben Artex. All right, so we're going to run that first. Full yard Ben Artex. Everyone getting that giveaway. This is running a nice white on white. It's got that cool square, and then there's little like dots in between the different sizes of squares. Full yard. White on white. That one is running. Welcome in, everybody, and getting the giveaway for label stickers. All right, no one needs this full yard Ben Artex.
Oh, there we go.
There we go. Turtur is in full yard, white on white. And it was rolled up, so it's a little bit wrinkly. And Turtur. Tear. That's coming to you.
Very nice.
Nice piece. All right, this one wasn't rolled, it was folded. It's just a nice dark gray quilting cotton, solid. It doesn't have the same selvage as Kona, and it's smoother than Kona. Kona's kind of got a little bit rougher feel. This is 24 and a half inches charcoal gray. Let me get my white. Where's my white piece that I always use as a background? Okay, so there's our color there. So 23 and a half inches of dark gray. Solid. Welcome in, everybody. All right, we're going to go down to 10 seconds. And this one is running. So a dark gray solid. It's a nice one, quilt shop quality. And it's just that nice dark gray, 23 and a half inches. No takers. All right, and then this is a lighter gray. And this piece is 24-inch width. So a little bit lighter. This one was rolled up as a remnant. So it's got a roll line in there. That's your color. That's running. If someone wants that nice piece. 23, what did I say? 24 inches. All right. And then this is a 7/8 of a yard. What's 7/8 of a yard in inches? Can't think. extra wide. So I think it's 108 or maybe 90.
That's 31.5.
31.5 inches. Okay. Let me just see if it's 108 or 90. Sometimes that means 92 or 96. It is drawn wide by Kona Coordinated for Robert Kaufman. And it's a cream color
And the giveaway winner is
screen
Carol Smith.
print. Carol is getting the giveaway. Congrats. Those label stickers are coming to you. So this is an off-white cream with a really pretty screen print on it called Drawn Wide. And you can see the background color on there and that design. Let me get it to focus here. Maybe. There we go. So that's the design on here. And then let me see if I can get actual width here. So what is 4 times 27?
4 times 27 is 108.
All right, so it is 108. 108 wide by 30. What did you say? 31 inches?
31 and a half or 32 maybe. I don't know.
Okay.
Depending upon their rounding.
All right, I'm running that. If someone wants that nice piece of 108 Robert Kaufman cream with that beautiful, kind of looks like wavy, windy flowers. Thank you, Kathy. Nice pickup there of 108.
Molto bene.
All right, and then this piece is marked extra, and oh, this one is 108. 42. Oh, it's more than a yard. 42 by 108, end of bolt. And let's see if we can find salvage to see who it's by. Robert, it's also a Robert Kaufman, and it's a light gray crisscross, like little hash mark pattern. So 4,208 end of bolt piece, it says. Let me just weigh that one. All right, that one's right at 14
And
ounces.
oh, because they saved the best for last.
All right, that's more than a yard of Robert Kaufman 108. That's running. Kathy Bond is getting that screaming deal as well. Congrats.
Thank you, Kathy.
Here, leave that tag with it so she doesn't have to remeasure it. All right. These were remnant pieces that are from Moda Gingerbread Savannah. So it's that nice kind of off-white, and it has these little seed looking designs on it. And there are 3 pieces. One of them is 16 by width. One of them is also about 16 by width. And then this piece is 11 by width. And then there's a little strip. So in total, 17, 17, 11. What's that?
30, 45.
That's not 45.
17, 17, 11.
And 11. Oh, 45.
Yeah.
Okay. 45 inches of fabric in 3 different pieces. Moda. Let's run that. And then there's also a little strip of it. So it's kind of that off-white cream color with a little seed design. Moda Gingerbread. That's your color. And that
Bond, take that bad girl.
Thank you. I have the auction tab and the buy it now tab loaded. What I mean by that is I'm gonna focus on doing some of these flash sales and clearance stuff. But if there's anything in there that you want, um, just let me know and we can run it. Please put a question mark on it when you ask so that we see it show up in bold. Because there's just tons of stuff in there. So make sure you look at the auction tab and the buy it now tab. Some of those I'll run, the ones in the buy it now tab, but I'm not going to run the stuff in the auction tab necessarily unless people request it. Okay. All right. This is a black solid. There's 3 pieces that look like they're about a third
Hey,
of a yard. So let's see. Let's call them all 11 because they're just shy of 12 inches. So there's 3 pieces of this beautiful black solid. It's not Kona, but it's a quilt shop equivalent. It's that really nice solid. So 3 pieces that are about 11. So that's going to be 33 inches, right? Dana can math on some days. So 33 inches of black solid in 3 separate
33.
pieces. They were rolled up, so they're a little bit wrinkly.
33.
So that's running. Kathy is taking that. Congrats.
Thank you, Kath.
All right, nobody snagged these solids. Let me try again on these. This one is a nice quilt shop gray. It's a medium, like a medium gray solid. And it is 20, it's right at 24 inches. And it was rolled up. So right at 24 inches. Solid gray quilt shop cotton. It was rolled up as like an end of bolt remnant. And that one is running. And Kathy
grab that
one.
bad girl.
This one
Thanks,
was
Kath.
folded, not rolled as much, so it's not as wrinkly. This one's a little bit darker gray. I would consider it kind of a charcoal. Also a really nice quilt shop solid, not a Kona. I can tell by selvage, but I would consider this nicer than a Kona. Because Kona is kind of a rough texture. This one's 25 inches. So a nice size piece there. 25 inches of solid dark charcoal color quilt shop cotton. That one's running. Maybe not quite as dark as a charcoal. All right, no takers on that. All right, this piece is a half yard, and it is Snowbird by Laundry Basket Quilts for Moda. It's a little bit bigger than a half yard, 20 inches. It's a cream color background with a blue little sprig and then a tan sprig on top of the blue sprig. Laundry basket quilt. More than a half yard going there. Here's your white on there for reference. So a nice Moda laundry basket.
Kathy, grab that.
Kathy is getting that piece.
Thank you, Kath.
All right, this is one of those prints that's made to look like soil, I think. It's called Dinosauria by Studio K for Clothworks. That looks like it's about a third of a yard, 15-inch width of fabric, made to look like dirt. And that is running. Someone wants that cute piece. It's a good one for blending with kids stuff or something you just need that nice color. No takers. All right, I believe this is a yard. Let's check. Yeah, this is a yard. This is Wyndham Presents Leaf by Dale Allen Rouse for Quilting Cowboy. It has it like leaf skeleton in a row,
Quilting cowboy, huh?
and it's a dark red
Yippee-ki-yay.
color with the black leaf skeleton print. It's cool. It kind of looks a little bit southwestern, doesn't it? And this one is a full yard that's running if someone wants Allen Rouse full yard. And that's a pretty true, just a nice true red color. I'll get going on that. All right, let me get some of these other pieces I have, and then we'll start some of the flash sales. All right, this one is marked Campagno. Let's see. It's in French, so it's a foreign piece. It might have been pre-washed. I'm going to say this has been pre-washed. So Campagno, and then the rest of it's in French, so I don't know exactly what it says. And it looks like this has got full width of fabric by about 24 inches, and then there's a full extra amount here past that, and that's all that's cut out. So it's like 34 inches with a little cutout, that little part right there.
Can
And
you
it is
see-
pre-washed.
Can you throw the color wheel on that bad boy?
Yep. Where'd my color wheel go? Here we go. Kind of a medium blue, and it's very French country. You've got the blue yellow vine in there. All right, so pre-washed 34 inches with that little piece cut out right here that I was showing you. That someone fussy cut like a heart shape out of or something. Here we go. We're gonna do a $5 start on that French quilting cotton.
Oui, oui.
Campagno Les Olivi des is what it says. Kathy is taking that.
Kathy Bond takes that.
It's a pretty piece.
Thank you. Thanks, Kathy.
All right, this is gilded, and it's like a grunge with gold gilding. And it's called Stonehenge by Sunshine Cottage for Northcott. It's pretty cool. And it's a full yard, so it's like kind of like Moda Grunge, only they gilded it. So, and the background on this is kind of an off-white. That's pretty cool. Full yard, Northcott, Stonehenge is what it's called. Sunshine Cottage. Full yard. Gilded. All right, no one wants that. All right, this is an Andover. It's black with, to me, that looks like olive green little design on there. It's hard to tell, it's so tiny. And this one is, let's see, 48 inches, so that's a yard and a third.
Welcome in, Becky and Winston, Emily Bach.
So black with tiny little, kind of an olive green little sprig pattern on there. That's running. And it's Andover Itsy Bitsy or Itsy Bits is what it's called. Yard and a third. Okay. This one is a black little tiny micro check, and it is Andover as well. Just a tiny micro check in black. And it is not quite a full yard. It is 24 inches. So 2/3 on that one. And that one's running 10 seconds. 2/3 of a yard, Andover, tiny black micro check. All right, no one needs that. Ooh, this is pretty. This is kind of like a pale, um, peachy skin tone pink. It is Incense and Peppermints Robin Pandoff for RJR. And it's a full yard.
Incense and peppermints, colors of fun.
So full yard Robin Pandoff for RJR. And it is a pink, but it's like kind of a skin tone pink with the little rosy colored dots in there. And it's a full yard. All right, no one on that. All right, this one is a Robert Kaufman, Valerie Wells. It's kind of a grungy screen kind of look. And let me just open this up because it looks, trying to decide if that looks faded or if that's built in. I think this is faded on the fold lines because that's where everything, yeah, I'm going to say this is faded on the fold lines. See how it's a different color on all the folds?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think this one is $1 if someone wants it. It's a full yard. So it's $1 start if someone wants. It's one of those colors that's kind of a light gray green, and greens have a problem with that. Full yard $1 start if someone wants it. Robert Kaufman, Valerie Wells. You could definitely still get some nice squares out of all of this. It's a cool pattern that faded on all the fold lines.
Kathy grabs that bad
Kathy's gonna
boy.
grab that.
Hey, you, Kath.
All right, this is another Robert Kaufman, Valerie Wells. Let's see if this one's got the same problem. This one has the same problem. It's kind of a light gray green and it's faded on all the fold lines.
It's a Kona though.
Yeah, it's a nice Kona coordinated Robert Kaufman called Fragmental. So $1 start full yard. It's a cool design. That one just didn't survive storage very well, did it? I would say it's kind of like a light gray green, and then these are kind of a dark gray green. Thank you.
Thanks, Kath.
All right, this is kind of like a marbled, one of those solids that's solid but not solid. And it's a nice red. And it is by, it's Moda. It's
Hey, Terry,
vintage
welcome in.
Moda. So it's one of their older solids. And let me get the color wheel on there so you can see color in there. It kind of leans. I mean, that's solid. That's red, and that's orange. You can see it's kind of in between. And their old solids kind of had that marbly look. And this is a full yard. So Moda vintage solid. That's what the selvage says on it. Solid for Moda. Definitely an old selvage, huh? And that is going to
Take that.
Tear. Thank you.
Thanks, Tara.
All right, this piece is almost 2 yards. It's 1 yard and 31 inches, and it is by Riley Blake from 2014, and it's black with gray stars. So black with gray stars. 1 yard and 31 inches, so almost 2 yards. Riley Blake, and those stars are tiny. So they're nice little tiny stars you can see on there, size wise. 1 yard and 31 inches, Riley Blake. All right, everyone needs that little stars. Okay, let me know if that needs to run again. All right, I'm going to start doing some of these pieces that are on flash sale, that are going to be on a flash sale. So I'm going to run it by the half yard, and this piece is Victoria Finlay Wolf Quilts for RJR. It's an off-white cream color. It has a little kind of golden color, little hash marks, and then these tiny little, they look like straight pins in purple, and then little tiny X's. It's a really pretty blender. And I have so I have to put this so I can see, huh? I have 3 yards, so I'm going to run it as half yards. And you can, if you buy multiples, it will be continuous because this is a continuous piece. And let me get my flash sale thing up here so I can run this. All right, so this is going to be,
Welcome in Becca and Susan and Jennifer and Case.
all right, so I have 6 available. All right, so these run for 30 seconds. There's 6 units. So if you want some of this, you don't have to bid against anyone. It's just a 425 half yard RJR, and that's your colors. And multiple units purchased give you continuous pieces. So if anyone wants some of that one. All right. And then next up, this one is also RJR, and it is a Robin Pandolph Home Essentials is what it's called. Cream color. It has these really pretty swirls. I would say this cream leans a little bit yellow. And I have the same amount of this one. All right, so that's running for half yards. And again, multiples will give you continuous yardage. So you have 30 seconds to get as many units of this as you want. RJR, Robin Pandolph. And Bert needs to talk in the background because I'm not as good at talking and running shows as some people are. Because
You're doing fine. You're doing fine there, lady.
All right, no one on that.
Robin Pandolph. She should have named herself Gandalf. Then you get the science fiction nerds.
All right, this one I have is a dark brown, just a tiny little tiny
What can brown do for you?
dot. And I just have 4 half yards of this one. So dark brown, tiny dot. And there's 4 available. So let me change the number here. All right, so that's set at $3.75 a half yard. No mark on salvage. It's a nice quilting cotton weight. Feels a little bit on the vintage side, but it's a nice weight. So tiny dot brown, dark brown. Now it's 4 half yards. There's 4 available.
Quattro.
What?
Quattro.
No, seriously, talk.
Seriously, talk.
Like tell stories or something.
Tell stories.
Yeah, because it gets so boring running these flash sales if you don't talk. All right.
Oh boy, what can I tell you? Well, it's
Nothing
woke up
political.
this morning and it got cool last night, and the mountains out behind our house are snow capped today. They're got some snow up there.
All right,
Rain
this
down
one is Wilmington, and it's a light gray, and it has these kind of spheres with the lines that run through. It's a pretty cool print. And that is running $3.75 a half yard. There's 4 available on that. And
Welcome
those
in,
little
Sailor
spheres
Number
are.
7 Mama. Welcome in, Dobie.
I can't keep my
Running some
ruler.
flash sales, discounting the
Can't keep
fabric.
my ruler in front of me. It's always lost. I just had it literally. Okay. All right, no one on that one.
I guess not.
All right, this one is RJR. I have 2 yards available, 4 units available total.
That one's flowery.
And it's kind of it leans like a kind of a brick red, and you've got these beautiful little bouquets on there. And if I can find my ruler, which I obviously set somewhere and didn't. Oh, here it is.
Dun dun
So
dun.
that's running. These are about 2.5-inch wide bouquets on there. Okay. The auction tab and the buy it now tab are loaded. Please look, and if there's something you want to see or want me to run, I'm just going to go through some of this stuff first, and then we'll move to some other stuff. All right, I have 4 yards available of this one. It's by Exclusively Quilters. It's a damsk on a tan color. That main
Hey, Mom.
thing there is about 3-inch
Hey, Lady Dragon.
wide. This thing right here.
Come in, Kurt.
So a tan. I have 8 units available. And that's running Exclusively Quilters. So multiple units purchased will be continuous yardage. It's a nice damsk pattern on tan Exclusively Quilters. Kind of leans a little bit taupe,
items right now.
I would say. So this is for half yards. 100% cotton damsk in tan. All right, no one on that.
Welcome in, Burr, and welcome in, Emma. Anything somebody's looking for that we might have?
This is a kind of a dark It's a green, but it's not like a it's more like a pine green kinda, and it has these black swirls. And I've got this is by Stoff, and Stoff, if you're not familiar with Stoff, it's a German brand, and it's I would say it's
Yeah.
right up there with Moda. It's about the
Stuff,
same
yeah.
nice quilting cotton as
It's
a
good
Moda.
stuff, yeah.
And I've got 4 units available on this one, running as half yards. And that's running. So a nice green
Welcome in,
black
Leslie and Treasure Hunter and Lori.
swirls.
Laura Hick, welcome. Click on the tab or slide
Let's see if
to
it
bid.
helps to put. I had a white piece of fabric that I can't find to put on here because I don't like. I have just a stark white piece of paper somewhere.
Okay, thank you. That one ran already.
All right, no one bought, right?
I think maybe one person.
Oh,
I'm
one
not sure.
person did buy that. Okay, thank you. I need to mark that one. Yes, Wild Granny bought a half yard of this.
Whoa.
Thank you, Wild Granny. So that one is C1.
The Bell of Sturgis.
One. Okay. All right, next up. This one I have a ton of. I have up to 5 yards. It's a Ben Artex. It's just kind of a neat screen in tan. Here's colors. You can see it's just a nice tan. And this is by Ben Artex. It's called Sonora by Mitzi Flowers for Ben Artex. All right.
Sonora. I know Sonora very well.
All right. So we have 10 half yards available. That's running. So half yards of any of this in, multiple quantities will give you continuous. So if you buy more than one unit, it's running.
If you've never had a Sonora
So Ben Artex,
you're missing out.
it's a nice,
It's really,
just a nice kind of
really good.
grunge screen type print in tan. All right, enough from that. This one's kind of cool. It looks like wood green. It's a nice light tan wood green, smaller scale. And this one is by, oh, where's my sticker?
Welcome in, Charity. Welcome
I
in,
knew I
Christine.
had a sticker. Okay.
Welcome in, Op Effects.
All right, this one is by Ben Artex. It's called Harvest Reflections. And I'm gonna do 8 units
We
available.
get it almost every night. When that moon gets big and bright, it's a supernatural delight. Everybody was dancing in the moonlight.
All right, that's running. So if you want any of that, Ben Artex wood grain. It's a nice tan.
Nice wood grain.
And there's kind of a scale on that. Will you find me a big piece of white paper, please?
A big piece of white paper, yes, ma'am.
Like under that box right there. Isn't that a big white piece? All right, that should work. My white fabric is missing something. Because that helps with color, see? Greatly improves how the color looks. Okay.
Welcome in, Annie Gabby. Welcome in, SVIGI1.
All right, this is cute. This is by Michael Miller.
One.
And I have
RL Jaco.
7 units available.
And Jennifer
It's an
Sand.
off-white, and then it has these tiny little screen print flowers with brown centers. And it's Michael Miller, called Mini Mike. That's what it's called.
Hey,
Mini
thanks. You
Mike.
purchased SVIGL1.
All right. So I have 7.
We'll call it Mini Me.
Oh, did someone just buy that wood grain?
I believe so.
Okay.
Maybe.
There's a delay, so I need to put this one then. 2.
Hey, Jackson 5. Michael Jackson and his brothers are here. Okay, Michael can't be.
I'm trying to watch, so I need your help to
Miguelito.
watch if someone buys something, because I have to mark it on these.
Welcome in, Argon.
All right, this one is Michael Miller, called Petite Rosie, from his line that he did, the mini mics, and it's cream colored little white flowers with brown centers. It's kind of hard to see because they're like a screen print on there. It's really cute. And I have 7 units available
Rocky
of
Raccoon
this.
checked into his room only to find Gideon Bible. Rocky had come.
All right, so that's running half yards.
To
It will be
shoot up the
continuous
face of his rival.
if you buy more than one. So cream color, Michael Miller, little tiny petite posies is what it's called.
$1 off per yard. Rocking and rolling per half yard. Rocking and rolling right now.
All right, I want to that.
Have you run the gingham stripe from Simple Pleasure or the bee plaid cobbler songbird by Lori Holt?
No, I can grab that for you though.
Welcome in, Kathy and
All right,
Robert
this
and
is the
Twisted Sisters.
gingham
Welcome in, Mary.
from Simple Pleasure. And I have this in half yards. And no matter where you cut it, the way this is on the selvage, it here's your selvage down here. So you get every color plus the measuring tape. So here is a half yard of that running. If you want some of that one. So Simple Pleasures gingham stripes. And there's 10 different colors of stripes. See how there's pinks, purples, greens, and you turn it and they're brighter on the other side. Thank you. That is going to Leslie Sews.
Leslie Sews.
And we just got a raid from My Digital Cottage. Thank you so much for the raid.
Thank you, Leslie. And thank
Can
you,
everyone give My Digital Cottage a follow? Let me get a giveaway started. This is a giveaway for these Heidi Swap label stickers. They're nice little labels you can put on different things and write on them, and they have a little bit of shimmer to them. They're cute. All right, and let's run this again.
Yeah, we're running more.
Yeah, sorry, we just got rated, so here's another half yard of this running. Simple Pleasures, gingham stripes. It's a Riley Blake, Lori Holt, or no, not Lori Holt, Sandy Gervais print, and Kristen is taking a half yard. Thank you.
2006.
Here is one more of that running. If someone else wants some. And Kristen is in for another half yard. Thank you, Kristen.
Dos mil seis.
Anyone else want some of this? Or are we good with that? And then the other request, and I need to pull up my digital cottage when you have a chance. Let's see. And B plaid cobbler songbird. I'll pull that one up next. All right. So the B plaid. Let me grab that one.
Hey, Kimmy, hi. Swan and Sparrow.
All right, this is the B plaid. It's a diagonal. It's so pretty. In an aqua color. Lori Holt.
Be plaid.
Here is a half yard running of that one. And I'll run multiples on this. Welcome in, everybody. Thanks for joining. And Kristen is getting a half yard of that. Here is another half yard running. It's a nice diagonal aqua plaid.
Born to be
Wild grading. It's here's another one running. Cobbler's Songbird. That's what that one's called. All right, looks like that's it on that one. Just hand me the tag. And then I can run this one too. That's the little squares. The little gingham squares by, it's called B Backgrounds. Lori Holt. Find it.
Whoop 'em Gingham style, Pop.
I need this one to get put in here. Does anyone want this? I'm going to have to grab it because it didn't get put in. Will you hand me your phone, please?
Kristen said she got some of us, and it's perfect.
Yeah, it works really good because it's got all these little 4-inch squares. And you can use it as like a panel because it comes in a repeat. So it's kind of cool. Let me just find it really quick.
Welcome in, 45. Don't stop believing. Hold on to that feeling. Street light.
All right. It's in here now. If someone wants some of this. So it's a repeat of 6 rows, 23.5-inch panel. And so you get 2 sides of the fabric with all these 4-inch gingham squares. It's really fun. B background. So we're getting a winner. Who won?
Hi.
Give me high. Get some Heidi Swap label stickers. Congrats. And Leslie So takes a half yard of this one. Thank you, Leslie. It's not a half yard, it's a 23-inch repeat panel. Running in if someone else wants some of this. 45 Flatty is in.
45 Flatty.
Thank you. Was that a first purchase?
I think so.
Thank you so much for your first purchase. All right, running one more of these. If someone else wants one. 23-inch repeat.
Leslie So's.
Thank you, Leslie. that just ran out. So if someone else wants one. All right. So we'll mark that. Let me know if someone else wants one. I can probably do at least one more.
Anybody, 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 anybody?
All right. Where's your tape?
Right here, baby.
Because I'm just going to put them up here on this shelf.
All right.
Thank you for your purchases on that. Please look in the auction tab. I'm running flash sales and taking requests. So anything in the auction tab that you want, or in the buy it now that you want to run, just let me know. And I'm doing these flash sales. I'm trying to clear out some stuff that I have yardage of. And this is by Wyndham. It's a really cool kind of stone wall look. And it is Wyndham Fabrics presents Handmaker by Natalie Barnes for Beyond the Reef. And it's a gray white pattern by Wyndham. It's kind of cool. So I'm going to run that one on flash sale half yards. And let's see, we've got 8 units available in half yards. And that's running. So anyone that wants a half yard of this, Wyndham, kind of looks like stone, like a backsplash, or like a cobblestone fence or whatever. So that's running on flash, half yards. Thank you.
45.
45. And anything
Hey,
on
Barbara.
these pieces will be continuous, because I have, multiple units. All right, so this is D1. Okay. All right, next one. This one is by Andover. And it's kind of a taupey gray color. Get the white on there, you can see. And let's see what it's called. If it has a name. The Kim Schaefer from 2017 for Andover. And size wise, it's just like a modern kind of grid hash mark thing there. And here is, how many units do I have? I have 8 units of this one that we can run. And it will be continuous if you get more than one. Oops, I just screwed up something here. Hang on. All right, there we go. So $4 half yards of that Andover is running for anyone that wants, half yards, and multiple units purchased give you, full yard, yard and a half, 2 yards, etc. And there's your color. It's kind of a taupey gray color. Kind of runs grayish, if that's a color. All right. Are you watching requests?
Barb Waltz. Thanks, Barb.
Thank you,
Flower
Barb.
Market flower. Freckles blue and Flower Market poppies cotton.
Okay.
Pocket posies green.
All right. Write those down for me, please, or
Okay.
keep that up on the screen. All right. So it looks like we sold one of those. So that's under E1. All right.
Hey, Carrie Mack.
All right. This is the little blue flower freckle that is Flower Market poppy cotton. And it's just a super cute little tiny flower on that like robin's egg blue background. And then the flowers are darker blue with little green leaves. And then there's a diagonal design that runs through that. Brand new poppy cotton off the bolt. That's running for half yards. Thank you for your bids.
45, Friday.
45 is taking one. Here's another one running. Half yards, poppy cotton from the flower market line by Aaliyah Lutz for poppy cotton. Kristen's in for a half yard. Here's another one running. Little freckle flowers. Super cute.
Barb, well,
Thank you, Barb. This whole line they kind of did as a kind of an ode to like repro 30s florals. So the florals in this line are just so cute. Here's another one of that running if someone else wanted one. Half yard flower freckles in the blue. Okay.
okay, and then they wanted the poppy green.
The green.
Pocket posies green.
Got it. All right, this is the pocket posies in the green.
Hey, Guy Smiley, welcome in.
All right, that one's running. Just a cute,
Hey,
cute
Sal.
print. Again, this whole line is kind of, ode to the 1930s repros.
Kristen,
Super cute.
2006.
Kristen. Anyone else want one of those? I can run one more for either full yard or if someone else wants a half yard. Poppy cotton flower market. Barb is in for a hat. Thank you. If I have any NBA cotton prints. No. The only thing I know I had that had some sports stuff on it was vinyl. And I don't remember what teams they were. But it was like the faux leather. All right. Sticker on that one because I'm only running two.
Okay.
Thank you, Kristen. Have a great day.
Thanks, Kristen.
All right, what was next?
Sorry to sell. We do have we are going to be running a storage unit locker and tomorrow, and
Who knows
who knows what's in there. We might find some stuff like that. We haven't gone through the packages yet, so
Did you give me the sticker for that one? What was next on the list?
there was no other request.
All right, so I'm gonna go back to the flash sales.
Let's see.
So Bert's just trying to watch for any requests. So put a question mark with it so it shows up in bold. All right, this is by Blank Quilting. I have 2 yards available. It's just a really pretty red, marbled, and like a deep red. Kind of has a little bit of wine and purple in there.
The days of wine and roses. Remember that sappy song?
All right, so I've got 4 units of this one.
Bart was thinking that too.
Oh,
There you go.
the wine and roses one.
Yeah.
All right, so this one's on flash sale. If anyone wants some of this one. I get half yards and it's continuous. You get more than one up to 2 on this one because I have 4 units. Beautiful red marble.
Country and on fire designs and
Thank you.
blooms, crafty.
Tear. Got a couple of those, it looks like. Beautiful. Blank quilting, red marbled. All right. That one is F. Wow. This paper's not good. F1 and 2. All right. Next up, this one is Wyndham, and I have 2 yards on this. It's one of their essentials, and it's just a black, um, black, well, black and gray dot, scatter dot. It's kind of cool. So I have 2 yards of that one available. So 4 units total. And that's running if you want half yards of that Wyndham Essentials black, gray scatter dot.
Thanks, Tear.
Thank you.
Welcome in, Michelle. Welcome in, Shay. Welcome in, Penny. Penny lover, you're my one desire.
Hey, Becca. All right, G1. All right, the next one. This is a really pretty marble.
Hey, Becca.
In green, kind of an
Welcome in,
olive green.
and
Get
everybody.
the color wheel on there. Kind of a yellow green. See, that's pretty. And I have 5 yards available of this one. So we'll do half yards. So that one is running. So you can get half yards of this, and it is by
Thanks,
did I say who it was by? Oh, it's by Stoff. This is really nice. Quilters Cotton by Stoff. It's a German company, and this brand is equivalent of a really nice Moda. So if you like that color, it's a good one. All right. So that one is going to be H. One. All right, the next one. We're doing flash sales, but if you have anything in the auction or buy it now that you want us to run, just put a note in chat with a question mark so it shows up bold. This is an RJR, and it is a Ginny Buyer from 2006 called Mariposa. It's very pretty, and it has kind of purples and a little bit of greens in there, and this kind of vine rose that runs through the pattern. And I have 8 units available of this one. And that's running. So any multiples purchased will be continuous yardage.
It runneth.
And that's running. So it's an RJR Ginny Buyer called Mariposa. And it kind of has like a grunge marbly look in the background that's got lots of color in it. So that's pretty.
Welcome in, kid. Welcome in,
All right,
Ashley. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in, Amy.
All right, this is kind of a cool print. It's a large scale feather, and I have 3 yards available. It's a Robin Pandoff RJR from 2014, and kind of a caramel honey tones in there. And we have 6 units available. Please talk or sing or something. I just can't do it while I run these things. I can't focus on it.
Hmm. I believe it. Welcome in, Tammy and Loda. Or
That's
Ida.
running 1/2 yards of
Welcome in,
this one.
Ashley.
Did that run at 4? Let me see. I thought it did, but now I'm questioning. Yeah, it's running at $4. Okay. So there's 6 units of this large scale feather Robin Pandoff RJR, and it's kind of a honey color. So if anyone wants some of that, I'm running it again because I wasn't sure it ran at the right price. So all right, I'll take yours on that. This is a nice basics piece. It's kind of like a little square check, kind of equivalent like using a gingham, but in little squares in 2 tones. And it's an Andover from, says Nancy Murdy for Andover. And it's an older one. And I have 8 units available of this. Okay, let's see.
Welcome in, Valerie and LDDL, Amy, Natasha, Pre Christine.
All right, so if anyone wants some of that one, flash sale, there's 8 1/2 yards available, so you can get continuous yardage. Here's white on there. So it's kind of like a honey caramel color. It's a nice little check. 2 tones on there. Go up close on that. Right, on that. All right, these are not going well. Do we just switch to regular stuff?
Probably.
All right. Let's see. Let me just try a couple more. That. This one is an RJR Robin Pandoff, and it's a larger scale, but it's this beautiful blush tones. And I have 2 yards available on this piece. So 4 units. That's running. So RJR, beautiful blush tones, kind of a lattice floral design. That's running. If anyone wants some of that one.
Welcome in, Peyton. Welcome in, Copper. Welcome in, Katie. Hey, Crafters Outpost is rating us with 6.
Thank you, Crafters Outpost. Thank you for the raid. Okay, nobody on that. All right, maybe I'll just, yeah, I don't know. Crafters Outpost, thank you so much for the raid. Let me pull up your, I didn't pull up the other person. Let's see what that rated us. I screwed up.
What, Crafters Outpost?
No, the other one that rated us a while back.
Rated us earlier.
Here we go. Crafters Outpost. Just put you in chat. Let's pull up your profile. So here is Crafters Outpost. Make sure you give them a follow. And it looks like your next show is on the 16th. Arts and crafts. Come craft with me. And you're doing theme junk journals kits on the 23rd. Thank you so much for the raid. Everybody give them a follow. Here is another label sticker giveaway running. So these are cute little sparkly labels you can put on stuff by Heidi Swap. So just nice little labels on there. I think there's 2 sheets in there. So everyone getting that giveaway. All right, I'm gonna just start pulling some other stuff, and then let us know if you have requests. This is a newer bolt I have. It's a Lori Holt called Flea Market Cheater Print, and it's just a super cute look with it. Kind of has like little writing graphs and charts behind the cute little stars and hexes on here. So this is running half yards. Anyone that wants some of that, Flea Market, Lori Holt, Riley Blake. The prints on here are really cute. All right. This is a line I have that is by Sandy Gervais for Riley Blake. And it's called Summers in Town. And I have this cute floral that goes with the cute cheater print. Both of those. I'm going to run half yards
Welcome in,
of the
Crystal.
floral
Welcome in,
first.
Lisa.
And it's it runs a little bit yellow, but let's see, it's like a creamy, but not really yellow. And then it has little red and yellow sprig flowers, and then this little tiny red in there. It's a cute one that's running. If anyone wants half yards of this one by Riley Blake, Sandy Gervais. And then this is the cute cheater print that goes with that. You can see it has kind of that little sprig flower design throughout in the different patterns. And it's a star cheater print. And I'm running it by half yards. If you want some and you want a full yard, I'm happy to run it as a full yard. Just ask.
Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in, Yuba, Samantha, and Crystal, and Farquhar.
This is a quilt kit that I have in the auction tab. It's called Unfurled Glory. Let me get it pinned here. And it comes with this pattern was in a magazine. Let's see, what is it from? The Quilting magazine. And she had it with this kit. And what this contains is the star section on this quilt is completely finished. And it measures 20. Let me put it in. I think it was 22 by 28. Anyway, it's that section completed for this quilt. And then you get the rest of the fabrics to make the background that goes around everything is this piece. And it is a Well, there's 7 yards total. So there's 4 yards here, and then this is a 3-yard piece. And it is a white on white check by Quilting Treasures. And then these are batiks. So you've got two different yellow, orange batiks and two different reds because they did the way they did this on here. That you have the two different tones, so it kind of gives that effect. And then so you have all the fabric for everything here except for the outside border and the back. And this quilt makes a 68 by 84, and it's a beautiful quilt. And then there's extra yardage of everything because if you look at the requirements for the red and the yellow, you only actually need 3/4 yard, 1 yard, and this white you're not supposed to have three. Anyway, there's extra yardage.
Mac won the giveaway.
Oh, awesome. That's coming to you.
Thanks, Chairman.
So there's 7 yards of fabric just in this. There's 4 yards of the batiks, and then 3 yards of this, and then this completed section of the quilt already done. So if someone would love this quilt kit, Unfurled Glory, that finished size 68 by 84. Here's your magazine with the pattern and all the instructions. So if someone would like that kit, I'm gonna run it. Does weigh about 3.5 pounds. Someone wants that. It's a really good deal. This is a good year for a nice patriotic quilt. I love how the ribbon effect on this. All right, now takers. I'll have that in if someone wants to look at that again. Let's see. Oh, I'm getting down to
Oh, you're saving your panties for that one? Okay.
I'm getting down to just a little bit left on most of these prints from this collection. Well, the panels. I only have, I think, 2 panels left of this one. And this is called Sweet Summer. Let me get these pulled up.
Welcome in, story cloth.
So if you like these cute summery panels, there's 2 different panels, and then there's this floral, and then this print that has the little bugs on it. And these are by QT Fabrics. And let me get those found here just a second.
Welcome in, Tay. Welcome in, story.
Oh, this isn't called Sweet Summer. It's called
Welcome in, Gam. Gam, and knitting's my bag.
Healing Garden. That's
Welcome in, Beer Cat.
Healing Garden. That's why I wasn't finding it. All right, so I'm going to start with this. This is just a beautiful floral with that beautiful blue background. So you could use this with whatever. It just does coordinate with these other pieces. So, but I'm going to run that first. Half yards. Kind of a medium to small scale floral, just bright and pretty with all those yellows and oranges, pinks. Then wants half yards of that. And then this is the bug print that goes with that line. That's just super cute. It's like little bugs to me, they kind of look like they're in little bubbles or in like little taxidermy cases, I guess. And then it has this really cute watercolor look around the insects. So if anyone would like half yards of this one, that one's red. Has bees, butterflies, ladybugs, snails, other little beetles. It's a really cute print.
Carry
Carrie is
back.
in for a half yard. Thank you. Here's another one running if someone else wants a half yard of that one. And again, this is QT Fabrics. Jane Madej is the artist's name. All right. And then the other prints that go with this are the panels. And this is the 1 yard panel. And I'll put the camera up so you can see that one. So it looks like that. And it's a 1 yard with the fabric panel. And it just has all the pretty botanicals on there and the insects. That one's really pretty. And that's on this bolt. I think I've just got 2 or 3 left of that one. So let me put that back down. So if you'd like one of these panels, that's running Healing Garden. This has all these pretty things on there, and it says the names of the different plants and what they're used for in medicinal or herbal. All right, and then this is the smaller panel. It's a 23.5, 24-inch panel. And it has the different blocks that have just different things in them, and it's 2 rows of these pretty blocks. So if anyone wants some of that one, 24-inch panel that goes with that Healing Garden. That is right. That's your center block. There's the ones on the side. All right. There.
Welcome in, S. Breithaupt. Welcome in, Christine.
This is just a really cute summer flower. I like that it's a white background, and then it has bright pink and kind of orange flowers on it. And this one is called Chicory. Was used as coffee in the Siluria, I believe it was. So just a pretty little flower. Half yards running of that off the bolt if anyone wants some of that. It's called Paisley Punch because of the line that it was part of. And I like that it's white. All right, no one on that. All right, I have a couple of yards left of these cute dog ones that are by 3 Wishes Fabrics. This is Raise the Wolf Pup Art. So you know that pop art design that has this kind of look. Well, this is pup art. So if you'd like a half yard of this, it's super cute. That's running. Has all the cute colors, and then the dog has like little graphic writing on his face. So it's kind of cool. All right, no one on that. And then I have another print that goes with that line that is called Pup. What is this one called? Raise the Roof Packed Pups. It is such a cute print. Look at how fun this is. It's like watercolor look. And then it has all these neat designs on the dogs and the little paw prints. So if anyone wants a half yard of that. All right, this is totally off vibe. But if someone needs some of this, it's such a cool print. It's by, I think it's by Springs, because that's who usually does licensed prints. But it's the Kiss band tossed on there. And it's kind of fun if you need some of this, if you're a Kiss fan. It's probably a collectible print, if I had to guess. Does anyone need a half yard of the Kiss band? Tossed heads. And Carrie is in for a half yard of that.
Thank you, Carrie.
Carrie's in for a half yard of this. Anyone else want a half yard? That's running. It is very cool. Very cool.
Yep, we did rock out.
Yeah, we did. So Carrie's gonna get a full yard of Kiss.
Carrie, Mick.
I'll have to see how much I have left of that after.
Beth, I know you're lonely, but I can't come home right now.
Okay, here, I'm just gonna hand
Because we are selling fabric and we just haven't found the sound. I know, a little fabric humor in there.
All right, this is by Fabric Editions, and it's just a beautiful paisley that is called, let's see, Bella Rose Paisley by
La
Fabric
Bella.
Editions.
La Bella Rose.
So if you'd like half yards of this paisley, that is running. It's got really pretty roses on it. And yellows and pinks. And then the background's kind of a nice rose color, maroon color. All right, no one on that. All right, this one is, I love this print. It's called Apricot Glow Yellow Swirl, and it is a Fabric Editions Quilter Showcase. Half yard running of that, if anyone wants that. Just a nice, it's a nice color. That's your color right there. Kind of a mustard. They call it apricot. I guess it looks the color blended up apricots. I had this as a set where you could get a yard of each, but then I got down to where I just have 1 yard, I think, or not a full yard of this one. Yeah, I've got 29 inches of this print. And this is Luna Note by Three Sisters for Moda. And so if I did the 29 inches and then a yard of this print that goes with it from the same line, would someone love that bundle? This is so pretty. The colors on this are gorgeous. But that's all I have left of that print. So it would be a yard of this and 29 inches of that.
On this lovely bella notte.
And I'm gonna do it for $9. So you get a yard of this and then 29 inches of this. And it's a Three Sisters Moda Bella Note.
Three sisters.
No takers. Okay. I saw that there was a printed on something, but I think I sent it out. Yeah, I just didn't have the poppy cotton. I'm waiting for a couple of new lines of poppy cotton to come in, and they're being really slow on getting everything shipped, which is a bummer. So let's run some of this one. Welcome in. All right, this is by Lori Holt for Riley Blake, and this is a B plaid. It is called B Vintage Leah Cloud. And I've got good prices on this. So $5 half yards. Just a really cute Lori Holt kind of vintage look B plaid. Has the crisscross in the background that's kind of a taupe color. And then you've got the red and yellow sprigs.
Do you have the So Happy Hexie by Lori Holt?
Yes, I do. I can grab that one. This is so cute. And if you want a yard right off the top, just let me know and I'll run it as a full yard. So this is the So Happy Hexie.
1 yard. Run it as a yard.
Running as a yard. That's going. Super cute. It has the pins and the quilting blocks and the pin cushions. And Wild Green is getting a yard of that. Anyone else want some of this one? I can run it as half yards for 6 or yards for 12.
Granny.
You are welcome. Thank you. Hey, Leta, how are you today? Welcome in.
Sooner or later.
All right. Anyone else on that before I? All right. Andy wants a yard.
Half yard.
All right, here's another full yard running. And then we'll run a half yard. So that's a full yard running. So Happy Hexie.
Andy Grimm takes
Thank
that.
you, Andy.
Purchase. Thank you, Andy.
All right, and then I'm gonna run a half yard. All right, so that's now running as a half yard for whoever wanted the half yard.
Machine cover. There you go.
That will be the cutest machine cover. And tie
Tie-dye
diva. It's taking a half yard.
So I'd run it again.
Running one more. If someone else wants a half yard of that. And Carrie is in for a half yard. Thank you. Let me grab a couple other things I was digging out. Trying to move some bins around, so I'm a little bit disorganized and I'm trying to do too many things all at once. This is a remnant piece. It's about 20, or no, not 20. It's right at 40 wide, so I think they just cut the selvages off. And then we have about a yard and 16 inches at that. And then there's this piece that has a little bit cut out of it on the edge. So it's actually like 2 yards long, 40 wide with that little piece missing. So if someone wants this cute remnant piece, it's got all those cute flowers on it. Chocolate brown background.
What can brown
Almost
do?
two, well, it's basically 2 yards of fabric, 40 wide. So that's running. If someone wants that whole piece, 40 wide, about 2 yards long. No selvage, so I don't know who made it, but it's cute. And it's nice quilting cotton. And S. Bright Out is going to take that.
Yeah,
cute
right
remnant.
now.
Thank you.
Going to the
All right, and then this is a
PNW.
panel. It's been washed. And I actually have 2 of them. And this one's got a cut in it. So I'm just going to sell the whole piece. And that way you can do, whatever with it. Maybe repair it.
Hey, Kim Thigh just rated us.
Who did?
Kim Thigh.
Oh, thank you for the raid. Let me pull up Kim's profile and see who you are. Thank you so much. Kim C is Kim Thibault. Oh yeah, I know who you are. And she's a fabric seller. Her next show is the 16th, Fat Quarter Fun Day. So make sure you're following her. Thank you so much, Kim, for the raid. Appreciate that. All right, so let's show this panel. It is a 24-inch panel. It's a landscape. Look at the sunset sky on this, or morning sky. Isn't that gorgeous? And then you've got this like creek. And I don't think this has, if it's marked on the selvage, it's light and I can't tell. But anyway, there's 2 panels, but see how this one's been cut? Right there, someone took out just a tiny little piece for some reason of something. And it has been pre-washed, but you've got one full panel that hasn't been. And it's pretty. It might be a custom print because I don't see any mark on the selvage. So anyway, let's run it. If someone wants this whole thing, you're getting 2 full panels. One that has this. It's like that. You can see it has the little cutout of it. But you're getting one full panel intact and all these gorgeous creek and flower, and the sky is to die for on this. Isn't that pretty? And Spazzy 92 is taking that. Thank you, Spazzy. That's coming to you. I think that's a really pretty panel. And then you get the other one you can fussy cut on. So that's coming to you. All right. And then I'm just kind of going through some different things, trying to clear out some older fabrics. So bear with me. And then again, I have my auction tab loaded. So if there's anything in there you want to see, we can pull from there as well. This is called Boro, Boro by Moda. That's all it says on selvage. It's kind of a chambray denim color look. And it's a really nice piece of fabric. And I think it's a full yard. Let's see. Yeah, it's a full yard. Has that kind of chambray denim look to it. Cream and denim. And I'm gonna run it for $6. You get the whole piece. Spazzy got that panel that's on the chair.
Okay. Thank
So
you, Spazzy.
full yard Moda called Boro, and it kind of has a chambray denim, but it's quilting cotton. So it feels like regular quilting cotton. Nobody wants that. Okay. Yeah, I just brought in a new storage locker haul that we're gonna try and go through tomorrow. So make sure you have that bookmarked. This is called Pumpkin Pie, and it just has little pumpkins, and then it says Pumpkin Patch on it. And this is by, I think it's also a Moda. Yeah, it's a Moda from Squirrely Girl. Doesn't have the year on it, but that's cute. And it has little squirrels on the selvage, and it's a full yard. So full yard of Moda, little pumpkins. And it says pumpkin patch. And it's kind of a muted orange. It's not a bright orange. It's
Muted.
kind of has more of that muted tone to it. Full yard, little pumpkins.
It's muted.
No takers. All right, I'll put that with Halloween stuff for when people are in the mood for Halloween.
I'm in the mood for love.
I do.
Simply because you're near me. And then she disappeared from in front of the camera.
This is actually a full yard of Moda grunge.
Did the pumpkins sell? No, Carrie, they did not sell. Would
Do you want
like
that
them?
piece? I actually put it back over here because I was gonna put it with Halloween stuff. But if you want it, I will run it again.
If it didn't sell, she says we.
All right.
She's multilingual.
Yeah, it's a full yard. I ran it for $6. It's Moda. And that's running. Little pumpkin pie, pumpkin patch, muted orange. Moda.
Yep, multitasking.
Thank
Harry
you.
Mick takes that
All
back.
right, and then this is a beautiful Moda grunge piece. It's one of their lighter ones that has, it's kind of an off-white background, and then you've got just a little touch of grays and browns, and then the white screen print that runs through that Moda grunge. So Moda grunge is always a good thing, right? Let me get that up close so you can see. So off-white and then a little bit of tans and grays that run through that. And I'm pretty sure this one is a full yard. Let's check. Yeah, this is a full yard. So full yard Moda grunge. One of their lighter tone ones. It's very nice.
Welcome in,
Karen is in. Thank you, Karen. That's coming in.
Karen.
That's a nice pickup. All right, does anyone need a bunch of this color? I'm gonna say this might be a blend.
Thank you, Karen.
But it's probably, let's see, it says it's 6.5 yards. Yeah, and it's a blend. Does anyone want this whole piece? 6.5 yards. It's like orange juice colored blend. I'll run it for a really good deal if someone wants it.
Minute made. Yeah.
Let's see. 6.5 yards. How about $2 a yard for that blend orange juice color? Let me see how much this chunk weighs. A pound and 8 ounces. Let's just do it for $10.
I saw a report out of Canada last week or a couple weeks ago. Frozen orange juice is now frozen concentrated orange juice has lost popularity so much in Canada that they no longer make it and sell it there.
Really?
Yep.
Wow.
Spazzy
is getting that 6 yards of orange juice colored blend.
So you either buy it pre-made or you don't buy it concentrated something.
All right, this is really nice cotton. Like super nice quilt cotton. And the color, it's just a nice, like I would say if you were looking at the color wheel, it's just a nice You know, it's a little bit lighter than the orange they've got on here, but it's not yellow. So a nice orange. And let's see how much is on this piece. It's
You,
1.5 yards. And it's Kona or Kona equivalent. That doesn't look like a Kona selvage to me, but it's a really nice quilt cotton in orange.
you probably can still buy
1.5 yards.
frozen concentrated gravy there, though.
1.5 yards,
For the
quilting
poutine.
cotton orange. It's a nice piece. Carrie is in. Karen is in. Thank you for your bids. Karen is taking that nice piece.
Yep.
Congrats. Coming.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Karen. Yes, chicory coffee. I'm not a coffee drinker, but they were selling that at Cafe Du Monde in New Orleans. And I heard all these people at the different tables talking about how much they really didn't care for it, but they bought it because that's what you do in New Orleans.
Oh, they were buying the chicory coffee just to say they had it?
Yep.
That's funny.
Did you go with me to Cafe Du Monde, or was I just with business people?
No, I went there.
You went there? Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I don't remember people drinking chicory coffee though. That's funny.
And the beignets, oh my gosh, talk about choke a horse with the sugar on them. They were.
All right, I'm looking to see what else is in this bin that I'm trying to clear. All right, solid gray. This one is cotton. Kona or Kona like. This piece is 3/4 yard. Where'd my color go? If only I could keep anything inside. That would help. Okay. So just a nice medium gray. 3/4 yard. Kona or Kona equivalent. That's running. It's the gray. 3/4 yard. Karen
takes that.
Good deal on that piece. All right, this is
Okay.
this is an art gallery solid. I can tell by how it feels.
You guys want some drink trivia?
Yeah, pretty sure that's an art gallery solid.
If you're a longtime customer of ours, you probably know the answer to this. Dana's uncle was the CEO and president of what soda company?
All right, and this is 1.33 yards. So 1.33 yards, and it's cotton, and it's that more silky art gallery. I do see a little flaw right there on one edge. So I'm gonna do a good price on this 1.33 yards. And it's just a nice beige tan color. Someone wants that. 1.33 yards.
Karen grabs.
Thank you.
Wow, nobody answered. I'm surprised.
They weren't paying attention last time, huh?
Well, maybe they were ignoring me.
Well, last time we talked about it, that's been a while since we've
It's been a
said
while,
anything
yeah.
about that. Probably.
I'll give you a hint. The soda pop is still around. The company itself is gone. Thank you, Karen.
All right, this is a big piece.
Absorbed into a bigger company.
I'll ask if someone wants the whole piece. Let me see how
Or
much there is.
Or a similar sized company.
This
I
is
should
a
say.
3-yard piece of this. It's kind of a marbled honey color, caramel color, and it is by
No, not RC Cola, but that's a good guess.
Oh, this is a solids by Brannick and Patek for Moda.
I'll give you another hint.
3 yards.
The company that merged with them is Dr. Pepper.
I'm running the whole 3 yards of this for 15 if someone wants it.
Nope, not Mr.
That's a
Pibb.
Brannick Patek Moda
No,
solids.
not
3 yard piece.
No, Mr. Pibb's a
Karen just got a smoking deal.
Aaron takes that. Pibb is Coke's answer to Dr. Pepper. Nope, not A&W.
All right, 3 yards going to Karen.
Okay, one last clue. Never had it, never will.
I don't even know what that
No.
is. Never had it, never. Oh, yeah, I remember you talking about that.
Mm.
All right, this is a
Do
navy
you have a
blue.
rust or burgundy maroon?
Yes. The answer is yes.
Oh, at this age, I've got lots of rust, Karen.
I'm gonna
Oh
run
my
this
gosh,
piece.
rust.
It's cotton. It's a quilt shop cotton, navy blue. It's about 20
Yeah,
inches.
that was the slogan. Nope, not Pepsi.
I'm gonna say it's just a tiny bit lighter weight. No, actually, it's a decent weight. So navy blue. It looks. Let me get my white on there. Is that correct? Yeah. So navy blue, solid, 20 inches. That's running if someone needs that piece.
Oh, I can't believe nobody got that with never had it, never will.
Well, the company is 7-Up.
Spazzy takes that. Oh,
Thank you,
you
Spaz.
just gave
I
it.
gave it away. The company is 7-Up. So yeah, my uncle, who is now passed away, was the president of the 7-Up Corporation. He was a chemist by trade and went into work with them and then worked his way up to president of the company.
Thanks, Spazzy.
So that was a long time ago. All right, this is a brown, just like a deep brown. It's cotton. I would consider it vintage and a little bit lighter weight. And let's see how much there is on this piece. There's about 60, no, there's about 70 inches. So what is that by yardage? 70 inches, not quite 2 yards by 2 inches. All right, let's run that.
Okay, so here's some trivia about my family. I grew up in a family
So
corporation.
not quite 2 yards, 70 inches. So it's just shy of 2 yards by 2 inches. It's a dark brown cotton. And Spazzy is taking that. Thank you.
So I grew up in a family corporation, and our corporate office slash warehouse was declared a historic building. Thank you, Spaz. And when they built a baseball park, they had to build it over the top of my family's corporate office slash warehouse. Which Major League Baseball team built their stadium over the top of my family's corporate warehouse?
All right, this is 60 wide. It might be a blend. I'm gonna say it is a blend. Yeah, I'm gonna say this is a blend. 60 wide is just a nice tan color, kind of taupey tan color. Put the white on there. And it's 60 wide. And there's more than 2 yards here. There's about 2 and 2.5 yards on this chunk. 60 wide. And then there's some extra because there's a little tail where some was cut out. So about 2.5 yards on this piece.
I'll give you a hint. I grew up in the Southwest, remember?
60 wide.
I grew up on the border.
It's a blend. 2.5 yards, 60 wide. That's running. If someone wants that big piece. Be great as a backing or something. It's like a nice taupey beige, 2.5, 60
You don't know
wide.
the baseball clubs.
I'll take
Well,
this. Okay.
that's fair enough.
This is kind of funky. It has leaf outlines and
All right.
kind of looks camouflage.
I'll tell you, it's the Arizona Diamondbacks in Phoenix.
This is by E. Shank, Daiwabo. So that's the same company that does like Studio E fabrics. Sorry, I just tapped the camera. So this kind of looks like camouflage. It's kind of olive greens, gray. It looks gray on the camera, but it does have more of a green tint to it. Looks browns on the camera to me. Can anyone see green in that? There is kind of an olive green tint to it, but it's not coming across that way very well, is it? Let me see. Anyway, someone wants this. It's a good kind of camo piece. And it's a big piece. More than 2 yards, I think. So yeah, tell them about the Diamondback Stadium and how well, you sort of told about it. But anyway, it's at the back. If you go in the very back of the Diamondback Stadium in downtown Phoenix.
The loading dock area, the facade of the loading dock is the old corporate warehouse for my family's business.
Yeah.
And they kind of had to incorporate the building into the stadium because they weren't allowed to tear it down because
It was
had been
historic, yeah.
it had been declared a historic building.
All right, this is actually 3 yards. 3 yards of fabric. E. Shank, same company that does Studio E. And you're getting a 3-yard cut of this if someone wants the whole piece. And it has a camouflage look. No tears. Okay.
And if the truth be told, growing up, anytime I had
Let's
to
try
go,
it for 12.
anytime I had to go to Phoenix and visit the corporate warehouse, I always thought it was a creepy, disgusting old building that deserved to be torn down.
All right, this is 3 yards. 3 yards of fabric.
We're kind of a big deal. No, not
Yeah,
really.
he's
Take it,
taking
Bezzy.
All right, this piece is by Benartex. It's 2 yards.
If we're a big deal, it's because we have awesome customers like you guys. That's what makes us a big deal.
Has little blue rosettes, and then it's kind of a grungy background. Has the kind of a marbly background. Benartex. Let's see what it says on the selvage. It says Olivia by Michelle Diamore for Benartex, and there's 2 yards of it. So we're gonna do $4 a yard. $8 if someone wants that one. That would go well with some like Civil War prints and stuff, and I like that little pop of blue. So we're getting 2 full yards. Karen is taking that. Thank you.
Karen takes that. Thank you, Karen.
All right, red. Someone was asking for rust and what other color?
Rust and like burgundy or
Yeah,
maroon. I think it was maroon.
Is here. This one is RJR, and it just has this neat kind of pattern in there. And there's 3 yards of it. So it's a nice big piece. Let me see if that weighs a pound before I run it. And I'll put the color wheel on there too. Yeah, that's a pound of fabric, 3 yards. Here's the color wheel, and there's a nice maroon, wine, red color with that.
She needs a solid.
Oh, so you need a solid. Well,
Can you do her a
this one-
solid? Can you do her a solid?
This is old solid Moda in maroon,
Sort of solid, yeah.
and there's 2 yards on this piece.
It still kind of has a grunge
Well,
to
it does have a little bit of a marbling in it, but it's one of their solids. So it's solid for Moda. And that one's 2 yards.
It might work.
All right. I'm running it for $8.
It might work though,
So
bro.
for $8 for 2 yards, it's definitely worth a try because it's a good Moda solids. And
Karen
Karen's gonna
takes
take
that.
that. And then if someone does want this piece, it is 3 yards. Ben Artex, or not Ben Artex, RJR. It has a neat pattern in it. I'm going to run it for $14 for 3 yards. RJR. Someone wants that. It's a nice wine, burgundy. No takers. Okay. And then this one is a really cute rust. It does have a pattern in it. There's 4 yards. This is Henry Glass. Kim Dial for Henry Glass. Walk in the Park is what it's called. This is a really cute pattern. So kind of a fall palette there. And this is a 4-yard piece. I'm gonna run it for 16 if someone wants that piece.
Welcome in, Ariana. Welcome in, Colleen and
Henry
Conte.
Glass. Kim Dial. $4 a yard for 4 yards. Does anyone want some of this? I'm not going to make you buy the whole 4 yards. I can cut it. Does anyone want some of that? Less than the 4 yards. Henry Glass. Let's run a yard for 4 and see.
A yard for 4.
A yard for 4. Because I was running
Henry
it for
Glass.
$4 a yard. So Henry Glass, Kim Dial, Walk in the Park. It's kind of a rust color.
No
No
takers.
takers. Wow. Okay.
Welcome in, Morgan, and welcome in, Dana.
This is a cute piece. It's just a fun red pattern. I have 5.5 yards of it. It's a Moda. And it is Into the Woods by Vanessa Goertzen of something boutique for Moda. And it's a nice, just bright red. And these little diamond shapes are about 1.5 inches across.
Any Disney princesses?
Let's see. Do I have any Disney princess? Probably, but not that I know where it's at.
Yeah, again, we're gonna do a locker purchase. We bought the fabric from a locker sale, and we're gonna do a reveal. We don't know what's in all the bins. Come tomorrow and possible. Do you have any in a darker tan color? Meerkat asks.
Do you need solid or can it be patterned? Because I have this one that I've got 4 yards of.
Either or, Meerkat says.
It's just kind of a really generic pattern. What does that one look like for you? Let me put the white up there so you can see it with white.
Nope, not that bad, girl.
Okay. And then I've got that piece. Let me see how much I have left of it. I have this in the buy it now still, but it leans taupe. And it's kind of a burlap look. And I know I have some more pieces similar to this that are more brown.
What can brown do for you?
I do have that one in the buy it now. And then I have this one that's dots. That's kind of a marbled look. That one's in the buy it now as well. And what others? I ran this piece a minute ago, but it's a blend. It's 60 wide and it's a blend. And there were 3 yards of it. If you're just looking for something for a backing. It's probably like a 65-35 blend is my guess. If anyone wants that, I ran it cheap.
Welcome in, Craft and Danny and WJN.
Let's see, what else do I have that's in? Tan. I have more of this one that I ran that has a wood grain pattern on it. Just a nice tan. And that one is by Ben Artex. So that's your color on it. Just has a wood grain in it. And tan. If anyone wants more of that one, I can run some more of that one.
How much for that one?
I was running that one in flash sale, so let me pull it back up under that same listing. So, C2.
Ooh, you get a discount because she's gonna flash sell it. What a feeling!
So
Okay,
it's
that's
just
flash.
$4 half yards. So just grab however many half yards you want of that one. So there's 7 half yards left on that piece. So just grab however many you want. And it's Ben Artex tan wood grain. All right.
Welcome in, Disney. Welcome in, Emerald.
Oh, I was showing this red. Does anyone want some of this red? I was gonna flash sell this one. Unless someone wants the whole 5.5 yards. If someone wants the whole 5.5 yards, I'll make you a deal. But let's run a flash sale on it. So I'm gonna have 11 units. Let's do 10 to be safe. And this is Moda. All right, running as half yards for $4. Beautiful Moda. These diamond shapes are about 1.5 inches across. And it is a Moda Into the Woods by Vanessa Gortson. Anyone want half yards of that? It's a nice red on white, and it is pretty white background. All right, doesn't look like anyone needs that one. All right, I do have this one that's a star pattern that's in
Hey, Chrissy.
a tan.
Hey, Misty. Hey, Tanya.
And this one is a Ben Artex, and I have 4 yards available on that one. So 8 units. So if anyone wants half yards of this Ben Artex tan with stars, running at half yards on flash sale, Ben Artex. Tan stars. Thank you, Mindy.
Mindy.
All right. Thank you. And then this one is RJR by Terry Dangan Kolob. It was part of a Christmas whimsy line. So just a blender. It's a nice kind of gingerbread honey color blender. And we'll run that one as half yards on flash. So that one has 8 units available. And that's run. So if anyone wants some of that one.
Welcome in, Wayne. Wayne's World Party.
It looks like graham cracker to me. Graham cracker.
Welcome in,
color.
Jordan.
So that's running half yards. And it is RJR. Oh, not RJR. Sorry, it's
Welcome in, Vicky.
Red Rooster. Red Rooster, which is also a really
Red
nice quilting color.
Rooster.
All right, doesn't look like anyone wants that anyway. All right, this is a large scale print, but it's really pretty. Robin Pandolph.
Welcome in, Mr.
RJR black background, these big, huge cabbage rows. And I have 3 yards on this one. Saint Remy de Provence is by Robin Pandolph for RJR. It says. And this one I have 6 units available. Running it by half yard.
Jacqueline's in the house.
Some beautiful cabbage roses on
Renee's in the house.
Cottage core. If black is a cottage core color, I guess. Very pretty. Robin Pandolph, RJR. Has a French name.
Yeah.
Ooh la la.
Ooh la la. Should be Robin Gandalf. That way you could make a wizard robe out of it.
Yeah. There you go. All right, no takers on that.
Nope, Renee. Nope, nope. Welcome in, Renee.
This is a
Welcome in,
gorgeous
Tucker
white
Ray.
on white. No mark on selvage that I could find. Sometimes they have them and you can't find them because they do it in the white color. But look at this beautiful rose pattern. White on white. And it's a nice cotton. I have 3 yards available. So 6 half yard units. And let's see. So that's running by the half yard, that gorgeous screen print, white on white. Let me get the thing to show up there nice. There we go. Isn't that pretty? Thank you. Someone snagged one of those.
Awesome.
So that one is going to be K. Thank you. This is a Robert Kaufman, and it does have silver metallic in these little obelisks and rectangles. And this one is called Wayside by Karen Lewis for Robert Kaufman. And I have 2.5 yards available of this, so 5 units. Yes, you bet. 2C and 6CT.
You bet your booty.
2.
Welcome in, Kay. Welcome in, everybody. Well, she might be able to run them that way.
All right, so this one is the Poppy Cotton Hexies.
Oh, that's right. They're not on in the bin.
Yeah, this is in its bin. All right, that one is running for half yard. Super cute. Hey, love bug. Poppy cotton.
Mindy takes that.
Thank you, Mindy. Anyone else want a half yard, or if you want a full yard, running one more time? Hey, love bug. Poppy cotton hexagon print. The little hexies are about just about an inch wide across. All right, just the one on that. And then 6, and then the other number was
6C or
6CT. Where did I put? I think that's in your stack. It's that one she wants.
this on top?
Yeah, the So Happy Hexy. She wants Hexy prints. There we go. That's running half yard of the So Happy Hexy. This is the Lori Holt Riley Blake. Half yard running. Thank you, Mindy.
Mindy takes that.
Let me know if anyone else wanted that or wants more than a half. And then just because
Yeah,
I
it's
ran
pretty.
the Hey Love Bug Hexy, let's run the Hey Love Bug Floral in case you want to see that one. It is really cute floral. That goes with that line. If you want a half yard of that, it has the ladybugs and the bees and the flowers. Just a really, really cute, bright, fun print. If anyone wants that, that's by Poppy Cotton. Nope. Okay.
Could you run 4 as well?
You bet.
C4 probably.
Number 4. That's this one. This has hexies in it too. This is a panel. It is a 23 by 44 panel by Poppy Cotton, and it's a project panel. It has a it's made to make pillows or tea towels. So there's a dotted line that goes in between the two sections. Just so you know what it is. That's right. Has all these cute little hexy flowers on it. Thank you for your bid on that.
Mindy takes that.
Thank you. Anyone else want one of those? Running one more time. Poppy Cotton Grandmother's Garden Flower Market Project Panel. Mindy's going to take 2 of those. Congrats.
Congrats, Mindy.
Anyone else on that? I can run another. One more running in case. All right, looks like that's all she wrote on that one.
Okay. Did you
There's a bunch of really cute florals that go with that
the teacup pattern, please?
teacups. Do I have a teacups?
Thought we had some Mary Poppins ones with teacups.
There's a Mary Poppins piece that has teacups, but I only have a little piece of that left. Find it. One second. It'll take me a second to find it here. It has teacups and teapots. And it goes with that a spoonful of sugar line for Mary Poppins. And that piece I have left of that is 15-inch width of fabric. And that's all I have. So if you're interested in that, I can run it for $5. Yeah, I don't have anything with teacups on it right now that I have 2 yards of. So yeah.
Run that though.
All right. All right, that's running for that 15-inch spoonful of sugar from the Mary Poppins Riley Lake. Wild Granny's taking that
Born to
piece.
be wild granny. Like wild granny.
All right. And then I do have some of the other prints from that line. I've got this print, this word print, a little bit of the plaid, this word print, and then I do have the main Mary Poppins print that I can run half yards on any of those. So if anyone wants any of those to run, let me know. Spoonful of sugar, Jennifer Long, Riley Blake. This just came out last month, or about 2 months ago, maybe. That's pretty new. All right, I was showing this Robert Kaufman. I've got 2.5 yards on this one. So let's flash sell this one.
Welcome in, Tyler and New Jane.
Goodness, why won't my thing work? You take your phone. All right, I'm typing something in there and it won't actually sort it out. That's so weird. There we go. All right, so I have 5 units of this. Robert Kaufman, silver metallic accents on there. We're gonna flash sale it. So if anyone wants half yards. Yeah, I do have some of the Mary Poppins prints that I can show what I have left. All right, this is Robert Kaufman. It's black with silver metallic little like obelisks and rectangles, and it's running for half yards of that one, if anyone wants some. All right, no takers on that. Did you want to see the Mary Poppins? What I have left?
Yeah, they wanted to see. They want to take a look at it. Yes.
Okay. Well, I just showed it a minute ago, so that's why I was asking. All right, so this is the main print on the bolt that I have. And then I've got this print, the word print in tan, a little bit of the plaid, and then this word print in the multiple colors. So those are the prints I have from that line. And I do have a bundle in here where you can get 1 yard of 4 prints. I'll show you that. So you would get a yard of this, a yard of this, a yard of this, and a yard of the multi. So if someone wants that bundle, because this is newer, I do have to run it at MSRP. So that's 4 yards for $12 a yard. Because this is a newer line, and because I buy wholesale from Riley Blake, I'm obligated to do their pricing until it's been 120 days. So, and the sellers who aren't honoring that are going to get their accounts revoked, just so you know. Because you're supposed to be selling it at MSRP until it's no longer new. All right. So that's that for yards. And then if someone wants, a $6 half yard of any of those, I can run half yards on any of those. Yeah. All right. Because MSRP on this is actually $12.60 a yard. And most quilt shops have it at 14. So you do get a better price here on whatnot than the quilt shops, but they're supposed to be doing MSRP on anything that isn't, over 120 days old. So some of the lines that we pick up, if they're older, we can do a bigger discount. All right, this one is Ivy Reese by Riley Blake. And this is a 7 fat quarter bundle. And I have this one priced a little bit below $3 a fat quarter. So you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 fat quarters. It's a beautiful line with those pretty rose and mustard colors in there. And I love this ticking stripe. So if someone would love that fat quarter bundle, let's see, what's 19 divided by 7, Bert?
19 divided by 7? 2.71425857.
All right, so these are priced at $2.70 something a fat quarter, and you get all 7. It's from that line.
Carol.
For one of those. And I can run another one if someone else wants another fat quarter bundle of this Ivy and Reese by Dina Rutter for Riley Blake. And that comes out to $2.70 a fat quarter. $2.71 a fat quarter. All right, so just Carol on that beautiful
Carol.
set. Thank you. I have this gorgeous set. I haven't I've been trying to sell it as the whole bundle. It is a little bit pricey. Um, and it comes with a panel and then 8 yards of fabric. And it is called, I actually sold 2 of these sets, but I have one left. So you get this super cute panel. Let me hang it up so you can see it better. It has a little rain. It's called Cloudburst. It's a Riley Blake line. And the prints on this are so stinking cute. And then here is the panel. It's one of those 24. Is that a good view, Bert?
Yeah.
So that's the panel. It's a 23 and a half, 24-inch panel with the
Hey,
little
we're
umbrella and the rubber
rated.
boots. Who did?
We're getting rated by Tuina, a verb.
Welcome in, raiders. Thank you so much for the raid. So anyway, that's the panel. And then this bundle is an 8-yard bundle with all the prints that go with this. So you've got a larger scale floral, smaller scale, the little rubber boot umbrella, this houndstooth stripe, cherries, clouds, raindrops. Such a cute collection. And it is Tawana and Verb. Thank you so much for, let's see, I probably did not say that right. Toia and Verb. 2I and a verb. I'm guessing. All right. So we'll stop
Toya.
guessing and we'll just Toya.
Maybe it's Toya and a verb.
So that's her profile, and her next show is on the 16th. Mid-range and fashion bags. Thank you so much for the raid. Can everyone give her a follow and bookmark upcoming shows? Thank you. Thank you. All right. So this bundle called Cloud Burst. I've got it in there for, let's see, this is 8 yards plus a panel. So do 9 divided, or 90 divided by 9. I have it in there at $9 per item.
10.
So, no, wait.
90 divided.
Oh, that's $10 per item. Yeah, $10 per item for Riley Blake brand new cotton. So if someone wants this, I'm gonna flash sale it
Let's see.
at 87. So you get 8 yards of fabric that all coordinate plus that cute panel that I was just showing. It comes with it. So you get the cute panel and 8 yards of fabric. It's a really good deal. All right, no takers on that, it looks like. It has blueberries and little cherries and cute reds. All right. I know that is a little bit spendy, but it's a good deal. And if no one ends up buying those, I'll probably just sell the fabrics individually. But I kind of like to keep things together and make an offer on those first if anyone wants them. It is nice to get coordinating fabric. Move this. I'm all but sold out on this line. This is called Morning Latte. It's a Sandy Gervais for Riley Blake, and there's a cheater print, this gorgeous floral, and then this larger scale floral. And I think I sold out the listings on this, so I was just gonna do, oh no, I have them in here. So I have this cheater print I have in here for half yards. But I can run it as a full yard if someone wants the full yard of that one. It's at 10. That's a good deal. So here's a full yard of this one at 10 if someone wants that. That's the morning latte. Sandy Gervais, Riley Blake. Cheater print. And then this is the floral in the, it's kind of a pink tonal. And I think I have exactly 1 yard left of this. Yeah. You know what? Let's do a bundle. Does someone want a 1 yard bundle where you get a yard of this, because I have just 1 yard left, and a yard of this. So that would be, if I did it at $10 a yard, that would be 30 for 3 yards. This is a good deal. Someone take it. Let's do 29. All right, $29. You get a yard of each of those from that beautiful morning latte collection by Sandy Gervais for Riley Blake. You're getting a yard of each. Nope. Okay. I'll put that. I'll have to place that as a bundle later. Okay, because I'm down to the nitty gritty on that. It's sold out almost. Oh, I do have a newer bolt in of this farmer's daughter with the little chickens on it. And it's kind of a coral pink color. And that's a Lori Holt, Riley Blake. Very cute. Let me get that one running. So half yards running on this. Oh, what was L. Carroll saying? Run yard separately on Bert.
Yeah.
L. Carroll said, please run.
Please run yards separately.
Which one? You'll have to tell me again which one. All right, no takers on this. Lori Holt, hens and
Was that
chicks.
the one before this?
Oh, where did I put it? The latte one that I was showing the 3 yard bundle on. Where did I set that? Oh, I set it up here. Which one did you want a yard of? The cheater, the floral, or the bigger floral?
But not the cheater.
So this one?
Yes.
Okay, so run that one as the yard. Okay, let me just pull that one up because it is a listing.
Oh, and the other floral. So.
Oh, okay. All right, so this is for a full yard. That's all I have left of this one, the tonal pink. So I'm just changing it to say 1 yard. All right, so that's running on this one. So that's the last yard I have left of that one. So pretty. Oh, Carol's taking that. And then a yard of the other floral. Just run that. It says half yard, but it's going to be a yard at $10. So just know that that one's a full yard. All right, and L. Carol's taking that. And then I'll just see what's left after that. Thank you. You're welcome. All right, and then I was showing hens and chicks. I think I ran it, but let me run it again since we were doing that. This is the hens and chicks Farmer's Daughter in a coral pink colorway. Lori Holt for Riley Blake, half yards running on that. If anyone wants the cute hens and chicks print from that Farmer's Daughter line. It's a coral pink color. All right, no one on that. Oh, I have something hidden back here that I need to get rid of or get. So have someone get because it's so cute. Let's see if I can get it out. Yeah, good luck here. So this is a wide back. It's a Riley Blake, and it's 108, and it's Granny Chic. I think is what it's called. Yeah, Granny Chic, and it looks like vintage handkerchiefs. It's so cute. And I think I have this in the buy it now. Granny Chic. I might not have it. Let's see. Let me find it really quick. Anyway, it's 108. I don't have a ton left. Let me just see what my listing says, how much is left if someone wants this for a quilt back. I'm going to have to count because it says I'm sold out, but I'm not, obviously. Looks like I've got, let's just measure how much is left and see if someone wants this. I think there's at least 2 yards of this, so it would make a nice quilt back if you're doing something kind of retro. So we've got 1, 2. There's 2 yards and 32 inches left on here. If someone would love to have this, I had it priced at, let's see. Let me see what that is. If I did 20 a yard, let's do 18 a yard. So let's see. So then that last piece, how much did I say was left after that? Or,
You said 3 yards or something?
well, I said there's 2 yards and 30 something inches.
Okay.
2,
32, Lori said.
32 inches. Okay, thank you. So if I did it for 42 for the whole piece, I think that's a good deal.
Okay.
All right. So I'm going to do 42 if someone wants this whole piece of 108 wide, and it's 2 yards and 32 inches. So that's like 13 and some change per yard. That's a good deal. Super cute. Lori's gonna take that deal.
47,100.
Granny Chic. It's so cute. And you don't think how heavy this 108 is until you try to pull a bolt that even just has 3 yards left. It's heavy.
It ain't heavy. He's my brother.
That's coming to you. Big old chunk of fabric. Congrats. All right, this is a gorgeous floral that I have. It's from the Simple Pleasures, Riley Blake. This color is so pretty. Um, I mean, it's a red, but it's kind of a, leans a little bit pink red. And then it's got these gorgeous florals on it. So it's a Sandy Gervais Riley Blake Simple Pleasures floral. And I have it in this listing by the half yards. So if you would like a half yard of this or more, here's a half yard running of that. Simple Pleasures, Sandy Clop. Oh, Sandy Clop, not Gervais. Sandy Clop, American Jane. So it's kind of a retro floral.
Oh.
All right, I want on that. Does anyone want more than half yards of this one? Because I've got a full bolt, so we can sell, if you'd like a bigger piece. And then I have that same floral in the navy blue background that I just have a little bit left of. That was off the bolt. Let's see how much I have left of this. I have a yard and a half left in the blue color background. If anyone wants that one. And I have it by half yards for 6. So if I did yard and a half, I can do a deal on that one. All right, so that's for this whole piece. So it's a little bit more than a yard and a half of that same floral with the dark blue background from Simple Pleasures. Lori's going to take that. Thank you.
Lori. Thanks, Lori.
And then, yeah, I'm willing to run, whatever size pieces people want of this colorway as well. Just let me know if someone wants, a yard, yard and a half, 2 yards of that one. And then from that same collection, I have a little bit of these 2 prints left, and I'm down to almost nothing on this. So I've got a little bit of this cute print that has the daisies and the little colored hearts from that line. Let me see how big this piece is. It's an end of bolt, 31 inches. So if someone wants that piece, let's just run the whole piece, 31 inches for 6. So if someone wants that, super cute daisies and hearts. 31 inches, Simple Pleasures. No one on that? Okay. And then this is the main print from that line. And I probably got, I can run 2 more half yards or the whole piece of this one. So the whole piece left on that is a yard and about 11 inches.
A yard, 11 inches.
So yard and 11 inches. Someone wants that whole piece. That's right. Yard and 11. It's so cute with the retro toys. Little chicks, chickens, bunnies, dogs, horses, animal crackers. No takers. Okay.
Animal.
I do have a little bit of this left in the 2 prints. This is called Penelope. And it's a My Mind's Eye Riley Blake. And I've got the cheater print in the blue cream and then the little sprig mini stems. And I have these in at $6 half yards. If anyone wants a full yard of either, or I can do a 2-yard bundle where you get a yard of each. The 2-yard bundle, this one I can reduce a little bit. It's been long enough. Let's see, I could do a 2-yard bundle for 16. So this would be for a yard of each. So that's $8 a yard. That's a really good deal. So a yard of each of these is running. So and that's Penelope, My Mind's Eye, Riley Blake. You'd get a yard of the cheater and a yard of the sprig, the blue calico. All right, no one on that. Does anyone want any of either of these prints? Penelope.
Penelope.
All right. Time is it? 2:20. We need to wrap it up pretty quick here.
Welcome in, Soulful and Bridge and Sunshine.
I showed this a little bit earlier. It was out of my stuff that I'm trying to clear out some bins. This is a kind of a grunge look by Northcott. It's called Stonehenge by Sunshine Cottage for Northcott. And it's a grunge with gold metallic accents in the grunge. It's really pretty. And this is a full yard. Someone wants that pretty piece. Northcott Stonehenge gold gilding. Full yard. Nope. Okay. Make sure you have our upcoming shows bookmarked. Tomorrow we're actually opening boxes and bins live from a storage unit haul that was a quilter's unit. I haven't really looked through it, but it looks like there's lots of like quilt kits, block of the month stuff, just pieces of fabric. There probably is some good potentials for some amazing scrap bags, stuff like that. So make sure you have that show bookmarked tomorrow. And then Wednesday we're in the Fabric Feud raid train, and we're going to be doing really awesome fat quarters, really fast paced 30-minute show. And I have some really, really hot fat quarters, like really hot. So if you love collectible type fabrics, make sure you have that show bookmarked. And then Thursday, estate sale, Friday, home decor fabrics. And then Saturday, I'll see how it goes, but if it stays slow like this, I may or may not change that show. But we're going to do a celebration show because we hit our 50,000 in sales and 15,000 followers. And I'm going to do some of the vault fabrics, pull them out of the vault, but maybe everybody's broke this month because they had to pay taxes. So we may wait on that. So anyway,
tax returns too.
Yeah. Well, people that got returns probably already got it and spent it. Everybody else is broke because they had to pay. Right? How many of you had to pay?
We did.
We had to pay. So that's the scoop. All right. So I'm going to go find someone for us to raid. Thanks for being here. Oh, let me run a giveaway for our buyers. This is just a nice fat quarter of grunge type. I don't think it's a mode of grunge, but it's very similar.
Yes, we
Yes, I can run some of that if you want. I showed it earlier. Which print in particular would you like? There's 2 panels, the floral and the bug print. And let me get this giveaway running while I pull that out for you. So this is a buyer giveaway. You can get this nice grunge fat quarter. And that's right.
And you show them both.
Yeah. Let me grab that. Where did it go? The bug one is in the cut pile somewhere. Oh, it's up here. All right, so this is the floral that goes with Healing Garden. And it's by QT Fabrics.
No, we can don't worry about it. We're fine, Lori.
Oh no, we're fine. Yeah. It was getting down to
We
just a few people in the house, and that's usually the signal of okay, time to go. So if you want a half yard of this one, that's running it's such a pretty floral. Lori's taking that. Do you want more than a half, or are you good with a half on that? Because I can run it again if you want a full yard. Hey, Bryn, how are you?
Hey, Bran.
Okay.
Oh, that's good.
And then this is the 24-inch panel. It has 6 of these cute blocks that have different, wildflowers or things and bugs and stuff on them. So it's 2 rows, 6 blocks total. So if you like that panel, it's running now. It's a 24 by width panel with the 6 different blocks with all the pretty flowers and bugs and stuff on it. And Lori's going to take one of those. And then this is the 1 yard panel. And it's just a nice big full, it fills up almost the whole width of the panel. You can see there's just a small border, and it has all the pretty flowers and bugs and everything on it. And let me pin that so you can see the picture of it. So 36-inch panel that's running if you want one of those. Oh, which one did you want 2 yards of, Lori?
RLJCO.
Oh, RLJCO swiped in on that one. Let me run another one of those. You want 2 of this one? All right, that was one of them. Let me see how many I actually have left, because I think I'm down to just a few. Let's see. RL brought that one. And then here's one more. Oh, I actually have 4 of these left. So yeah, I can run that again. Let me just pull it back up because that ran my units out. Give me just a second to get that pulled up. All right, so that's the Healing Garden large panel. Let me just add 3 units back on there. And then I'll run it 2 more times. Yeah. All right, there we go. That's running again. So this is the 36-inch panel Healing Garden. Lori's taking one, and then we'll run one more.
Run 2 more if you can.
Yeah, I can run 2 more. And then it will be sold out. All right, so Lori's got 2 of them, and then I have 1 left. 1 left, and you can see the picture there. Do you guys need me to hold this up? It looks like everybody knows what it looks like. All right. It's a 36-incher Healing Garden. There's kind of a pretty picture of it. Thank you for your bids. And
KS
Nixon.
Did you guys need us to run any of the other ones that go along with this?
Well, I ran the floral, but I can run it again.
Well, I know, but
yeah.
the Nino and KS, I think. Can.
Yeah, I'll pull those up again.
And RL Jaco wins the giveaway.
Awesome. So RL gets this nice fat quarter. That's coming to you.
Thank you, RL.
All right, and then this is the 24-inch panel. that I ran, and there's one left, but let me see if I need to add another unit. Let's see, we have 1, 2, 3. I can actually run this twice. So I do have, let me edit this and add in one more. All right, so here's one of 2 that I have left because Lori bought one and then I've got 2 left. And it's this cute 6-block panel from that same line.
KS Nixon, thank you.
And then here's the last one I have, and that's sold out of that line. If anyone wants the last panel, 6 blocks, bugs, flowers. All right, so we'll keep one. And then this is the floral that goes with that line. And I just run this in half yards. And then I also have the bug print. So this is half yard of the gorgeous floral that goes with that line. Do you have the tag for this?
Yeah.
RLJ goes in for a half yard.
RLJ go.
There's another one running. Another half yard running. Healing Garden. Yeah, I can do that. Okay, S is getting a half yard.
KS Nixon.
There's another one. Lori's in for another half, so you'll get a full yard. And one more time, if anyone else wants some of this floral. All right, looks like that's where we're at. All right, and then the above print, and then I'll grab that flea market kitchen. I'm down to just a little bit of that left. But we'll see what we have left. All right, this is half yards of the Healing Garden insects, if anyone wants some of that. It's super cute. It has kind of a watercolor cloud around the cute little insects. Lori's gonna take a half yard. Here's the tag for it that we already had.
Okay.
And here's another one if anyone else wants some or if you want a full yard. KS is in. Thank you.
Thank you, KS Nixon.
Thank you. All right, and we'll looks like we still have bidders on that, so I'll run it again. So half yards.
Did KS win it once or twice?
I think twice. Let me look. Bren is in. Thank you, Bren. Let's see. KS has just one. Lori has 2.
Okay.
And then Bren just got 1. All right. Anyone else last time on the Healing Garden insect print? All right. Looks like we're done with that. Okay. And then here is the flea market kitchen. If you'll grab this bolt.
Thank you.
Oops. Let's see. I have this one in at fat quarters right now because I was down to just a little bit and people were asking for fat quarters. So if you want a half yard, let me know and I can run it at 6 for a half yard instead of a fat quarter. Okay, so I'll just run it at 6 for the half yard. So this is for a half yard, even though it says fat quarter. So half yard flea market kitchen.
RL Jayco.
RL swiped that. Let me just change this back to half yard. And we'll see what I have left. All right, I'm just going to check and see how much is left after that half yard, and then we'll run it out if you guys want the rest of it. All right, so I've got 1, 2, and that's her half yard. So I can run it 4 more times at half yards. I'm just changing it so it says half yards. All right, that's written. So that's for a half yard Lori Holt flea market kitchen. All right, and Lori's taking that. Anyone else want one of these? 'Cause I'm down to the nitty gritty. All right, looks like Lori's going to take a full yard. Okay. All right, let me run one more fat quarter. Thank you for everyone who popped in and just made some purchases. Let me grab another fat quarter. What do I have up here? I don't think I have any fat quarters up here. So this is going to be a
I got some here.
bundle. So this is a cute bundle. This is some of that spinach shimmer. This is a fat 1/8 Northcott Spirit Shimmer. Teal with the gold. That's a fat 1/8. And then this is just a little remnant piece strip that's about 8-inch wide by 40 long. So you'll get both of those pieces as the giveaway, and then we'll go raid. So everyone getting this giveaway, you get those 2 pieces. This one's a fat 1/8, and then this one's a 8-inch strip that's about 40 long. That shimmer is so pretty by Deb Edwards for Northcott. That has the little gold speckles on it. We're getting both of those pieces. And we're drawing in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Brand Best.
Bren, congrats. You're getting those. Thanks for coming in. All right, let me go see who we can raid into. Thanks
Congrats, Bren.
everyone for being here. Let's see who's on. It's kind of a slow day. Everyone was raiding us earlier. Let's see. Does anyone have anyone on that they want to raid into? How about
Thanks, Lori.
Let's do our friend Brittany Cass. She's on and she's kind of a newer seller, so we'll go rate Brittany. Let me get the rate started here. And thanks, everybody.
Thanks, everybody. Appreciate it. Love you.
Have a wonderful day. Please have tomorrow bookmarked because we're gonna do that new storage unit haul. I think there's gonna be some pretty cool pre-cuts and other stuff in there. And here we go over to Brittany.